God was just trying to tell me that this is what blacks go through. Bullying. When people feel like they are better than you and then they start attacking you and they start looking down on you, they use their words to bring you down. They attack your personality. They attack you all the time. When you know you're the kind of person that you are very nice, naturally you just think of other people before yourself, it's easy for you to fall into that mindset of you need to keep doing things for people, even the people that don't appreciate you. The media always portray rubbish about blacks. You can never know what racism is because you're not experiencing it or you have not experienced it. If you have not experienced racism, you can never know what it is.
I'm sick of all these thoughts that are stuck in my head. I'm sick of wishing I could just forgive and forget. I'm sick of all these thoughts that are stuck in my mind, my mind, my mind.
Hello everyone, welcome back again to my channel. If this is the first time that you see my face, you're joining me, welcome to the family. Do well to like this video, just like it as you're joining in. Subscribe to the channel, subscribe to our channel. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about racism in China. Is there racism in China? Yeah, I don't know. Is there racism? Is there racism in China? Yeah, a lot of times people are always wondering because obviously in a white country there's a lot of racism. A lot of people are going through racism as a black. For me, I feel like when God truly defined racism to me, because I did not really know what racism is. I know that back then in the university, when I was in school, and then they were teaching us entrepreneurship, right? And our teacher was just talking about racism, he was just teaching us as part of the coursework that we're doing. Just talking about racism. I did not know what it is. And I really, really feel like you can never know what racism is because you're not experiencing it or you have not experienced it. If you have not experienced racism, you can never know what it is. When I came to China, I told you guys that I did not even do research about China, their culture, none of that. I just came as a novice. Like, I don't know what racism is. I have never experienced it. I don't know anything about China. Like, nobody's telling me anything about China. But one thing for sure is that when you come here, internationals, like when I mean internationals, because when you come to China, you're going to be living with the international students. They're going to feed you with a lot of things. Depending on the kind of friends you have or the kind of people you meet, they're going to feed you with a lot of information about China. They'll tell you China is like this, China is like that, and trust me, they're all gonna be negative sounds. Nothing positive is gonna come out from their mouths when they're telling you about China. So I feel like that's the one thing, the first thing that happened to me when I came here. A lot of negativity was just entering into my ear. China is like this, China is like that. Racism. This. So many things that they will feed you with when you come here. But one thing about me, and I think it's a good thing, because even when my friends or anybody around me is gossiping about someone, I still like to get to know them for myself, to know them. And then if they do that thing that someone has said that, oh, this is how this person is, they do it to me, then I will now believe what they are saying. So that's the kind of person I am. I'm not the kind of person that just feed in whatever people tell me. Oh, this person is like this place is like this. I like to go and experience it. Sometimes, let me just not lie to you. Sometimes when you hear all these things, it's easy to feed yourself with it. It's easy to just swallow all those things. So for me, that was the first thing that happened to me when I came here. They were all talking about racism, talking about so many things. Oh, Chinese people, they like to spit everywhere. They are dirty. Hey, I'm not even saying telling you some of the things that they were just there telling me. Oh, this. You'll be expecting to see monsters. And to be honest, these internationals that kept saying all these things, I can't blame them because maybe these are their experiences. And for me, I feel like you can come to a place that you feel like this place is the worst place to be in, and that place will still favor you if that's where you are supposed to be. So that's how I used to see it. That's why for me, when I'm like when they're telling me about their experience, I see that this is not where you're supposed to be. China is not where you're supposed to be, Oga. Like this, your experience is too bad. So I know that that was one thing that people just kept telling me, So when I came to China to experience China for myself, I realized that I had more difficulty in relating with internationals than relating with the Chinese people. And I still cannot understand it, to be honest, because in my mind, I'll be expecting that I should be able to relate with internationals very easily. And I can say maybe the truth is because you feel like you are closer to the internationals, most times they are the one who will be giving you those backs. They're the ones who will be bringing problems to you. But for the Chinese people, you're not like that close to them. In short, once in a while, you guys are even talking. And that once in a while that you guys are talking, they will be all nice to you, trying to do things for you. Like anything you ask them to do for you, they want to do for you. Because in their mind, they're like, oh, this is international. Let me just do this for her. Let me just do this. That's how these Chinese people are, especially my classmates. Like literally anything I wanted them to do for me, and I don't even ask. Sometimes I don't even like to disturb people, but mistakenly let me just ask them, "Can you help me to do this?" Bah, 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 bah. They are doing it for me. So that was the number one experience I had. Like the students, I don't know about outsiders, because living inside the school and living outside of the school can be totally different something. Obviously, when you're living inside the school, you will have a different experience when you're living outside the school. So, but while I was living inside the school, I realized that the Chinese students, they are very shy. Yes, they are very shy. If there's racism among them, I probably did not really notice because I don't even care. I don't even care. Why are you looking down on me? Like, who are you that you're looking down on me? That's how I am. Oh. I don't know how to be insecure or that kind of thing. But yes, I'm a very quiet person. Like when I come around people that I'm not used to, I can just be like I'll just be reserved. Does not mean I'm a fool. Oh. I'm trying to know who you are first. So with my friends that I met, Chinese people, they were really nice to me. And I feel like maybe it's because I was not always like, we are not always like talking all the time. Once in a while, when we talk, they'll just be like really cool with me. And then sometimes when they want to take me out, now the Chinese people they take me out too. As I did like this, they'll just send message, oh, I'm going to this place. Do you want to come? What I noticed about the internationals in China, because there's this spirit of loneliness. I don't know if you don't know, there's spirit of loneliness in this place. I don't know how to explain it, but there's this spirit of loneliness. I know I'm calling it a spirit. See, making friends have their own problems. Not making friend also have its own problem. But there's something about this China, I swear. There's this spirit of loneliness, this spirit of, if you're not careful, you can fall into depression. If you're not careful, you can fall into what? Depression. So that's the thing I noticed when I came here, that I really felt like if it's not because I'm prayerful, if it's not because I fast, I don't know how I was able to just be be happy here. To be honest, there's an atmosphere that that is somehow that you need to be spiritual in order to control the atmosphere, or in order to make it in China. You need to be very, very spiritual. I'm telling you, if you are not spiritual back home, when you come here, you better times it by two, because battles upon battles will come. Me, I know I'm saying this. Battles upon battles will come. So let's talk about racism. Is there racism here? I think there is, but I think it's mostly with the people that are outside the school. Because I can remember one time that I went out to do like this corona test. That's the second time I was experiencing anything called racism. Oh. I went out to do my corona test, and I just heard somebody shouting from the background, what is it, guotia, like what the person was trying to say is like, go back to your country, you know. So there's that thing that these people have. Like, I don't know whether they don't like the fact that internationals are here, because I don't know why you're saying guotia. I came here to call Zulu. I'm trying to go back to my country. Anyways, that's why I was shouting guotia, because I heard. I'm just pretending like I did not hear. But for that kind of confidence, somebody to be shouting in public, I was on the road. I was literally on the road, and that person had that kind of confidence to actually be shouting, Gwotia, Gwotia. It made me realize that, see, this is something that if you have racism in you, like if you have racism, like it's something that people expect, you know. I almost forgot. There was one time I was looking for one teaching job, and then the person was telling me, oh, I need a black person. Racism is mostly with the people outside. I don't think it's with people inside the school. Just those two experiences, I feel like those people who are gonna be living outside the school, they're gonna be suffering. Yes. But there's this kind of fake friendship that I used to sense among the internationals. Like it's almost like some black find their own I won't say purpose, let me say their own confidence, knowing that they have white friends. For me, it's so irritating. Have friends because you want to have friends. Don't be forcing yourself on somebody just because you feel like you want to be noticed or you want to be recognized, like, this person have white friends. That thing is very irritating with blacks, that they do them too much. Why are you looking down on yourself? Literally, do you think that those white friends that you think you are making, they are foolish? They cannot see it that you are just trying to use them, or you are just insecure or something. So there are a lot of insecure blacks here that they always want to force themselves on white people because they want to, like, it's kind of boost their confidence just knowing like, oh, I have friends. For me, I feel like it's not necessary. It's not necessary. Nobody is competing with you. Make friends with people you can make friends with. Just be friends with people. If it's white, be friends with white. If it's black, be friends with black. Stop making friends just to boost your confidence or boost your ego. I'm talking about the white folks. Some, you see, as I'm talking about these things, I'm saying some more. If somebody not come and say I'm talking to you direct, I'm not talking to, I say some. Some white people, what I notice that I can call racism is that racism means that you feel like you are better than someone. So sometimes some white people want to like be friends with some black people because they just, that thing, you just want to have those kind of people that massage your ego, make you feel good about yourself. Like that's some things that I feel like some white people used to do. You see them, they were moving close to blacks, not because they really want to be friends with those people or they really care about them. They just want to be close to them because they feel like it's a privilege for me to be your friend. So massage my ego, make me like these people, they suffer. Some of the black people, they suffer because the things they do for these people just so that they can just be in their circle. It's so funny. I have friends, so white friends. Like, yes, please your friend, do some things for your friend, but you're not doing too much. You're not doing too much. You want to like keep that relationship. Then that relationship will never last. No matter what you want to do, it will not last. Just be yourself and love people for who they are. If you love their culture, you love them, it's fine. But don't love them because of you just want to like be confident in yourself as a black person. For me, I feel like it's not necessary. Even as a white person, don't be following black people because you feel like you want that, you want somebody to make you feel good, make you feel confident. You're a racist. You are a racist. Yes. So it's not just about when someone is even attacking you that person is a racist. Me, my own definition of racist, you that you are trying to be manipulative, just because you want someone that will boost your ego, boost your confidence, then that's why you are coming to the black people. Don't come near me, Sha. I not come here and be licking your leg because you're a white person. I don't understand. Even if I'm broke, which I'm not, thank God. But even if I am broke, poor, fractured, like maybe that's what people are thinking in your head, that blacks, we are poor. The media has portrayed rubbish about blacks. So I feel like sometimes in their mind, they just feel like blacks, we are poor, we are ratchet. Even if I'm all that, I will never lick your leg. I will never go low for you. I'm sorry, you're not God. I don't understand what you are, that I should be bowing down to you. Why? So like I feel like that's what a lot of blacks are doing. Literally bowing down. Like what I just did, that's what they are doing. But in my mind, I'm like, no. The media always portray rubbish about blacks. I just wish that the same way the media is showcasing rubbish about the Africans or about blacks, I wish that the media can also showcase the good aspects. Yes, I also wish that the medias can showcase the good aspects of Africa, of Nigeria. It's not every African that is broke and poor. Even in this China sef, there are some people that are broke. Yes, currently in Beijing, there are some people who sleep under the bridges. There are some people who don't have houses, they sleep in their cars because obviously paying of rent in Beijing is very, very expensive. So it's not everybody that is even rich here in China or even in your country or even in countries. For crying out loud, even this international, like where I'm currently staying, my school, there are so many people on scholarships from different part of the world. Talking of Canada, Australia, all these places. There are a lot of people say, "Oh, let me go, let me go." People are here on scholarship. So sometimes this scholarship is not even just for Africans or for people that are broke. It's for people that are smart, intelligent, and who does not like free things. Like who does not like free things? The scholarship is for everybody. You where you they look down on person, you are also on scholarship. So I don't understand. So for me, that's what I noticed when I came here. I just feel like blacks need to tone it down. You need to stop looking down on yourself as a black person. That's the first thing that I just feel like we need to do. It's like you need to like continue reminding yourself because it's not your fault as a black person if you are looking down on yourself. I will understand because if you are surrounded with people all white, a part of you will start telling yourself, God, maybe I'm ugly. Oh, this black, maybe I'm ugly. You will start looking at yourself. But I feel like every black should try to remind themselves that I am beautiful, I am unique. Just remind yourself so that when you catch yourself looking down on yourself or just being that I'm this I'm not good enough, you will snap out of it. God was trying to make me understand what this whole thing was, this whole racism was. And how God was trying to make me understand was that when I came to China, after I won the competition, because there was this competition, this international competition, I won the international competition, and then I went ahead to compete with the Chinese people, and I came like third position. And after I that kind of when you've gotten that kind of stage, there'll be a lot of haters. There's a lot of people that will start competing with you, and a lot of people that will not like you. So that happened to me. And I remember just I was attacked by internationals. And for me, back in my country, yes, I know that it's not everybody that liked me and it's not everybody that enjoyed like my personality. But one thing I noticed comparing like Nigerians and internationals is that the internationals they will literally come to your face to show you that yes, I don't like you, like what can you do about it? Like literally to your face. But when I was back home, like in Nigeria, yes, you might have haters, you might have people that are not like you, but they don't used to show it. They don't used to come and be, disrespecting all those things. They'll just be like, maybe if they want to smile, they will fix smile safe. But that was the difference. And then God was just trying to tell me that this is what blacks go through. Bullying. That's what it's called. Bullying. When people feel like they are better than you and then they start attacking you and they start looking down on you, they use their words to bring you down. They use not just their words, they use their actions. They attack your personality. They attack you all the time. That is bullying because you feel like you are better than that person, then you want to bring the person down, their spirit. So I know that at that moment when I was always bullied, attacked, because of how God was raising me here, I just felt like God was teaching me what it means to be like bullied or just go through like racism. That was literally it. And then I feel like that was like God making me want to speak more about confidence, about knowing who you are, about understanding who you are, and knowing that yes, bullies will come, and knowing how to actually like, you know, reply. Most times people expect you to keep quiet, like not say anything when people attack you or something or things like this happen to you. But I will advise you, yes, you don't want to cause problems, but you should not show that you are stupid. Somebody should not come to you and then treat you anyhow and you just take it. No, you cut them off. That's what I did and started doing. For me, I didn't know how to cut people off because I'm like, I don't know how to just cut people off. But I feel like God started teaching me that when you know you're the kind of person that you are very nice, naturally you just think of other people before yourself, it's easy for you to fall into that, that mindset of you need to keep doing things for people, even the people that don't appreciate you. So God started teaching me how to cut people off. I needed to learn it, how to cut people off, because that was so hard for me, especially people you care about. Like, how do you just cut off people like that when you really care about them? So for me, God started teaching me that yes, when people show you signs that they don't care about you, they don't like you, do not give them any excuse. Oh, maybe they are having a bad day. No, don't do that. Cut them off. Because one thing you don't understand is when you're allowing these people, these bullies, these people that treat you like trash, to keep coming around you, keep doing all these things to you, that's where you will be diminishing. You will not be insecure. You will not be doubting yourself. You will not be the best version of yourself if you are surrounded with all these people that are always criticizing you, looking down on you. That's why you cut them off. Yes, you forgive them, you love them, but from a distance. One of the reasons that I don't really even notice is because before you even try rubbish, like when I already see you doing rubbish, I cut you off. You don't even, where will you see me? Where will you see me to want to do rubbish to me? My good friends, white friends, they are not racist and they are very good people. Because me, I can tell, like, if you are somebody that's very disrespectful, I can tell, and me, I don't waste time, I'll just cut you off. And you would know, because when you are talking to me, I'm not even gonna answer you. So that's it. It's not about the people, it's about you. How do you see yourself? How do you treat yourself? How do you carry yourself? That's what I think. Because if you have a mindset of, oh, racism here, you will not be able to even survive in this life, because everywhere you go safe, people are bullies. So it's not even about the racism in that place. It's about you developing yourself, your confidence, so that whenever people try rubbish, you can just be able to like cut them off. You can just be able to like ignore and do you and be the best version of your black self. I hope you guys loved this video. If you did, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.